Hey guys, what's up? JWhisp here, and welcome to episode 13 of the Minecraft 1.16 survival let's play. Here we are back in our world. It feels so good. I'm glad to be making another video. In the last video, we successfully raided a woodland mansion and got lots of loot. We got a totem of undying. I'm not sure where it is. We also got a few music discs like cat and stuff like that. It was awesome. But in today's video, it's going to be very informative because I'm going to show you guys how to defeat the wither, but not just defeat the wither, do it in the best way possible and give you guys all the information you can. So first, to make a wither, you need 3 wither skeleton skulls and then 4 soul sand. Now I only have 2, so we are going to have to head to the nether and get 1 more, which hopefully shouldn't be too hard. But wither skeleton skulls are kind of hard to come by. They have a 2.5% drop chance, but if you have looting, it increases the drop chance by 1% for every level. So if you have looting 1, it's a 3.5%, looting 2, 4.5%, and looting 3 is a 5.5%. Now I have like 2 fortresses really close to each other in my nether, and they spawn a decent amount of wither skeletons, so it really didn't take me that long to get those 2 skulls. I was just kind of listening to music and trying to get it. Now when you're fighting the wither skeletons, again, have looting, it really helps. But as for the wither itself, you don't really need looting, because the reason you would fight the wither is to get the wither star, the nether star, which you can make a beacon with. But it has a 100% chance to drop. Alright, so I'm back and we got what I need. It didn't take too long to get the wither skeleton skull, luckily. We got a lot of other crap along with it, but I don't mind. I'm just glad we got this skull. So now is on to the actual fight, and there's a few things to know. So when you're fighting the wither, there's actually 2 stages to the fight. There's the first stage where you can hit the wither with your bow, but then there's another stage where you can no longer attack the wither with your bow, and you have to use a sword. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a bow, I'm gonna get my arrows, they're somewhere around here. And for the first half of the fight, attack the wither with my bow, and for the second half, attack it with a sword. Okay, I don't have a lot of arrows, but we're gonna make this work. But besides that, you'll also need some golden apples, which I bring. I usually just eat 1 right before I start the fight, just to have that extra regeneration. Obviously, make sure you have good weapons and good armor, and if you want to be extra safe, you can make some potions, potion of strength and regeneration, stuff like that. But honestly, I don't see it as too much of an issue. I typically, with the way I fight the wither, you dig this little tunnel to make it so that the wither barely attacks you and barely does any damage, barely does any durability on your armor, and so you honestly don't even need the golden apples. It's just nice to have. But anyways, let's gather our shulker box with all of our materials. And before I do the fight, obviously I'm not going to do the fight around my village, so I'm going to travel. Let's just go this way. I'll probably travel a few 100 blocks in this direction before I start the fight. And this is the issue I see a lot of people make. They get so excited to fight the wither, and they make it right near their base, or at least within a couple blocks, which is kind of dumb, because during a wither fight, first off, the wither can travel very far. I mean, the wither could travel quite far, so you don't want to build it anywhere near your base. Also, make sure you don't fight the wither anywhere near you want to build in the future, because then the wither's going to totally ruin the area. But thankfully, I'm going to show you guys an easy method so that the wither blows up nothing above ground, and you should keep all your creations safe. Alright, so now that we're a few 100 blocks away, it's time to make a tunnel deep underground. That's right, never spawn your wither above ground. It only causes a mess, but if you do it underground, you can stay safer, plus it won't blow up your builds. Now, the reason I turned on my subtitles was just because I'm going to dig straight down to make this cave. And I know people get scared of digging straight down. I honestly don't know why. Here's my opinion on it. I dig straight down all the time. Rarely do I fall into lava, but even if I do fall into lava, my reflexes are fast enough where I can get myself out, or I have a water bucket, or I have good enough armor to protect myself, so I'm not too worried. But again, if you want to be safe, don't dig straight down. But I turned on my subtitles just to make sure I wasn't digging straight into lava. But anyways, there's no specific Y coordinate you have to dig straight down to. I'm going to stop it about here. This is probably good. And what you're going to do is... oh, well, this kind of messes it up, so I'll go the other way. You cannot be in a cave, but literally just dig a straight tunnel. A very long straight tunnel I'd say make it at least 20 or 30 blocks, a little longer if you want. Basically, the way this whole wither fight is going to work is at the end of this tunnel, we will spawn the wither, and then slowly we will back up shooting the wither, and then after the wither gets to the point where we can't shoot it with our bow anymore, just hit it with our sword. But the wither can't get to us because the wither will be flying up here, and we're stuck down here. The wither occasionally might get a few hits on us, but for the most part, we should stay pretty safe. That's why I said you probably don't need golden apples, you probably don't need potions. I just bring golden apples because, I don't know, I just want to be extra safe. Plus, I have way too much gold. Now with the nether update, there's gold everywhere as we mine more gold. And there's also the, like, portal fragments scattered throughout the world, which have tons of gold, which is absolutely insane. But I'm going to go a little bit farther here, and then we can spawn the wither. Whoop. Alright, no joke, I'm trying to make this tunnel, and we find a dungeon. So, I don't know. I already have a spider spawner. I don't need this. Let's loot this baby really fast, and then we can just finish off our tunnel. I already have, like, 3 cats, but I'll take it. Horse armor, I guess. I mean, can come in handy. But this is probably long enough for the tunnel, so what I'm going to do is just head back up here really fast. I'm going to block this up a little bit. I would recommend making the tunnel a little bit longer. However, there's just caves on both sides of us, so we can't really do that. But just hollow out yourself a little area here, and then let's grab our items, the soul sand, the wither skulls, get ourselves ready here. Oh, not like that. We have to do a T-shape. There we go. Oh, wait, I didn't know. Hold on, listen to this. With the nether update, when you break soul sand and place it, there's a new sound. Here, listen. That's crazy. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Hopefully it was loud enough. I don't know. That was just weird. I haven't heard that before. But let's get ourselves ready. Place 1 skull. Place 2 skulls. And I want to make sure I'm all prepared for the fight. My food's up. And then before I place the final skull, let's eat a golden apple. Here we go. Also, I should also mention, bring a shield if you want. I never use shields, as people know, so it just happens. Alright, we got the Withering Heights. I like the reference with the achievement name. Alright, so just wait until the wither starts, get your bow pulled back, and then the fight's going to start. And there we go, right after it blows up. But see, this is perfect because the wither just keeps blowing up this tunnel, and you just have to hit the wither's tail. So it's super easy, literally. Oh my god, I love this, it's so easy. And after the wither gets a little below half health, I believe you can no longer, yeah, right there, you can no longer hit it with your bow. So now is the time to just take your sword and start hitting the tail with your sword. Again, look, the wither hasn't even got, okay, right as I say that, the wither finally got 1 hit on me after all this time. Looks like that skeleton in the back of the cave is helping us out. But look, the fight's almost over. It's super easy. I'm glad it turned out like this. Come on, wither. And there we go. That's literally all we had to do. Now, another thing I like about this is the wither blew up so much, and we get tons of free cobblestone, which I'm always okay with. And there we go. I mean, it was a super easy fight. Again, the wither only hit me once or twice. I could honestly probably do this wither fight, I don't know, with like leather armor, if that, and still survive. I probably wouldn't even need leather armor. I could do this with a stone sword and still probably win. Just when you use this method, since only the tail is exposed, you can just hit the tail with your sword and your bow, and the wither can never get to you. So again, I thought hopefully this was helpful for you guys. This is what I do to always fight the wither. But we're not done with the episode yet, because now we have a nether star, and there's lots of interesting things we can do with this. Alright, so now that we're back to the village and we have our nether star, we can do something pretty cool. Place the nether star in the middle, 3 obsidian on the bottom, and the rest with glass, and we get ourselves a beacon. And beacons are one of the most overpowered things in Minecraft. Now, before I place down the beacon, let me just see. I think gold might be my best way to activate this beacon. Yeah, I have tons of gold blocks. I honestly, most of this gold is just from mining gold blocks from portal fragments. It is an insane way to get gold. We have so much already. Let's make 1 more block. And all you have to do is place a beacon on top of some blocks, and you get some really cool stuff. Like, you get a bunch of different buffs. Now, I'm just going to place a temporary one for now in my village. I'm not going to keep it here. But if we look in the village, or in the beacon really fast, we actually see that there's different tiers here on the left. So if you just have 1 simple layer of ore blocks, you can get speed and haste. If you have 3 layers like this, you can get resistance or jump boost. Even more, you can get strength. And if you build the entire beacon, which I believe, I'll put it on screen, I forget, it's I think it's 124 or 126 blocks. I forget the number. I'll put it on screen. But yeah, it requires a lot of a block. But if you get that, you get regeneration, which is great. And to activate a beacon is pretty simple. Let me just mine this boy really fast. Place down our blocks so we at least get, you know, a little bit of a good sized beacon going on. Okay, we can get one layer, and we don't have enough for the second one, but let's do that. And then, as you see, just a normal beacon, nothing happening. But then if we activate it with this, we can choose what thing we want. Why can't I think of the word? We can choose what buff we want. So I'm going to choose haste just for the thing. You have to put one type of any ore in to activate it, as you can see here. You can also use nether right now, which is a new addition, but I just use gold because I have a lot of it. And there you go. Now, it might seem crazy trying to get this many blocks to build the entire beacon, as well as you get the second level of any of these once you get this secondary power. And it seems like a pretty daunting number. I mean, again, 126 or whatever it is. It's a huge number of these ore blocks. Now, I used gold to start out, but I'll probably use iron. And the reason I'll use iron is because it's probably the easiest to get. Not only is iron the easiest to mine, however, if we make an iron farm, an iron golem farm, it'll be super easy. We can just AFK for probably a few days and get all the iron we need to make this. So I'll probably go AFK, make an iron farm sometime relatively soon. Might do it in an episode, might do it off camera on stream. I don't know, I'll have to see. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much why people fight the Wither. It's really awesome. It's definitely a fun thing to do with a beacon. And what's also cool is, let's see really fast if I have any stained glass, because I love doing this with my beacons. And if you get a lot of beacons, it's a good little decorative tip. But you can place, it seems like I only have black. Do I have anything else? I'm not sure. Can you dye a single piece of glass? Is that a thing in Minecraft? I don't think it is. Maybe it is. I thought you had to dye a lot at once. Yeah, I think you have to dye multiple at once. Like you have to put it all around the dye or something like that. Yeah, I can't do it. Anyways, we have black glass, it's fine. But the color of the beacon, the actual light source that's coming from the middle, will change depending on the color of glass you put on top of it. So you can make some really cool effects by having different beacons and putting different colors. Right there, as you see, I put just a little pane and it shoots up. Now, a lot of people put a full glass block, which I don't understand. I think it looks kind of ugly. I mean, it fits because the beacon itself looks like glass, but if you use a pane, it fits perfectly inside this little ray of light, and so you can't even tell it's there. So if you put your beacon underground and have one access point for the light to shoot up, it just looks really awesome. So black, I don't know, might not be the best color, but just a cool little thing you can do. I'll probably just leave this beacon here for now. I know it doesn't look the best right now. In the future, I'll move it, make it look a little bit more decorative, and I'll probably do that once we have enough iron blocks to make a full beacon. Anyways, guys, that's all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you found this useful. I know if you're a Minecraft pro, you probably already know a lot about this, but a lot of this series is just to help newer people in Minecraft or just people that don't know some things. So hopefully you found some useful information from this video. And before I leave, I just want to give a quick explanation. My upload schedule has been really weird lately, and my stream schedule has been weird lately. Originally, at the beginning of this quarantine, I said I would stream on Twitch every day and try to stream on YouTube and upload every day, and it went well for a while. But that motivation quickly flopped. So to get a little bit deep with JWhisp, I just want to say, honestly, there's nothing going on. I'm fine. Because people are like, oh my god, are you okay? Like, yeah, I'm fine. I think the main issue is, just like everyone else in the world right now, being locked up all day is definitely not the best thing for your motivation and for your mental health. I mean, I'm fine. I'm not like seriously depressed or anything. I just obviously haven't been feeling the most energetic, the most happy I ever, have been. But also, it's a global pandemic. It would make sense that this isn't the best time for all of us. So I hope all of you are doing well and staying healthy. I am for the most part. I've been all right. It's just hard to, when I sit at my desk all day to do homework in the morning, and then I sit at my desk to record videos, and then when I'm not doing that, I'm sitting at my desk to play video games with friends. It's just a lot of the same old, and I'm someone that's very extroverted, and I really like nature and going outdoors, and so this definitely isn't a great time for me. I'm trying to spend as much time outdoors as I can, which I hope you guys do as well, but also make sure you're staying safe and staying away from a lot of people. But yeah, I just wanted to give that quick update. People were curious. Again, don't worry about me. I don't want to worry people. I'm fine. I just wanted to kind of explain what's been going on and why things things are kind of crazy. As for my schedule, right now I'm kind of just uploading and streaming when I feel like it, even though it does stress me out when I don't upload a video or stream in a few days or whatever. What stresses me out more is feeling like I constantly have to record a video or stream, and I already know people are going to give lots of supportive comments, so I thank you in advance for that. I just kind of want to give you guys how my mind works. I still probably won't go more than 2 or 3 days without uploading, and I'll still probably stream once or twice a week. It's definitely not going to be every day like I thought it was at the beginning, so there's that. But anyways, besides that little deep talk, I'm good. I hope you guys are fine. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. This is JWhisp, and I will see you guys in the next one.